It's always the same time, just past midnight. My smart speaker, which I always unplug before bed, suddenly turns on. It never plays music or answers a question. It just says one word. My name. The first time I thought it was a glitch. The second time I was scared. Now, after a week of this, I'm just tired. Tonight, I decided to reply. I whispered into the dark, "Who is this?" The speaker's light glowed and a different voice answered, "I'm under your bed."
They say if you drive down the old Cypressland roads of Louisiana late at night, you might see him. The grinning man, he doesn't walk, he doesn't run. He just appears, standing by the roadside, cloaked in shadow, with a smile that splits his face from ear to ear. Locals whispered that he's a spirit, a demon, or something much, much older tied to the swamp itself. The story goes that he never harms anyone directly. He just watches you pass, his unnaturally wide grin burning into your memory. But those who see him often report a string of terrible luck afterward. Lost jobs, broken homes, strange illnesses. It's as if his smile curses you, a silent, chilling promise of misfortune. So if you're ever lost on those back roads after midnight and you see a wide, friendly grin in your headlights, don't stop. Just keep driving. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe for more strange tales.
One day, a man was queuing up for lunch at his office cafeteria, feeling particularly stressed about an upcoming deadline. He placed his tray down and ordered his favorite soup. As he paid, he noticed the woman behind him was short on cash. Feeling a small pang of pity, he paid for her meal as well. She gave him a slight, almost imperceptible nod. He found a table and began to eat, but the woman sat down opposite him and started eating his soup. He stared in disbelief, thinking, "The nerve! After I just paid for her meal, she takes mine?" He was about to protest when she finished, stood up and left without a word. Annoyed, he went to clear his tray, only to see his untouched bowl of soup sitting on the next table over. He had sat at the wrong table. He realized with a flush of shame that he wasn't the victim. He was the one who had misjudged. Before you assume the worst, take a moment. Maybe the story you've told yourself is wrong.
Have you ever heard of a bear that was an actual soldier in World War II? This is the incredible true story of Wojtek. Found as a small cub in Iran, he was adopted by soldiers of the Polish II Corps. He wasn't just a mascot, he became one of them. He drank beer, smoked cigarettes which he would then eat, and even learned to salute. As he grew, Wojtek became a symbol of hope and morale for the troops. But his most famous moment came during the fierce Battle of Monte Cassino. Seeing his human comrades struggle to carry heavy ammunition crates, Wojtek stepped in. He began carrying the 100-pound boxes of artillery shells himself, never dropping a single one. In honor of his bravery, the Polish army officially enlisted him as a private, giving him a rank, serial number, and paybook. After the war, Wojtek lived out his days at the Edinburgh Zoo, a beloved hero. What an amazing story.
One afternoon, a young man was rushing home from work, annoyed by the slow-moving traffic. He finally reached his street, only to find an elderly neighbor meticulously backing into a parking spot, taking ages. He honked impatiently, muttering under his breath about inconsiderate people. The old man finally parked, got out, and slowly walked away without a glance. Fuming, the young man sped into his own driveway. The next morning, as he was leaving, he noticed something on his windshield. It was a note. It read, "I saw someone hit your car and drive off. I tried to block their escape with my own car while I called the police. Sorry I wasn't quicker." He stood frozen, the note in his hand. The dent in his bumper was suddenly visible. If his car was there to help, he thought with a heavy heart, then I was the one who was truly inconsiderate. Before you judge, take a moment. Maybe the story you've told yourself is wrong.